Guys! Welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. I'm excited to get into it with you guys. Um, Full disclaimer, as with the first game, Subnautica, I have played through this multiple times. So this is not a first playthrough at all, but, perhaps, maybe I can show you something you guys didn't know. You guys can inform me on something I didn't know. I'm always learning new stuff about games that I constantly play. And if you guys didn't know, bring this up because recently Unknown Worlds posted on their blog page and on Twitter that they were asking, like, kind of like, if you have any questions for Subnautica 2, let us know. We're gonna do like an AMA and Ask Me Anything type post, which I can't wait to see that once they have it all compiled and released. Below Zero is not a true sequel to Subnautica. It's not Subnautica 2. It's like 1.5. Below Zero is a glorified DLC. It started off as the concept was it's going to be DLC to the game, so you can purchase and you play within the game itself. Then they realized it's better off as a standalone because it's more than a regular DLC, but not quite enough for a full-blown game per se. So this became like a 1.5. So Subnautica 2 is on the way, which I am so excited about. I think we'll be very lucky to start seeing snippets of it next year, but are probably still 2-3 years out, and I don't know if they're going to do EA access for that or not. But I would be surprised if they didn't, because they did do this game and Subnautica and EA before full release. But no more talking. Let's get right into it. This is, if you haven't seen this before, it's a different little layout than Subnautica. This is more of a guided game. Even though Subnautica is a guided game, it's just not talking to you as in go here. It's more of a, hey, we have a point of interest over here, so we're going to pull you into this biome and you need to explore the biome to figure out what's going on. This is, yeah, you need to go here and here and here and do this, so it's a little different. Okay, yeah, I got games. Let's just do regular survival. I've done hardcore both of these games. I don't need to do them again. I love the little penguin down there. There is a lot of voice in this, so I'm not going to talk over it so you guys can hear it.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
I mean, Ripley was speaking. It wasn't that bad. She was able to walk away from it, so. Someone fired your feet. Out loud. And then welcome, guys. Welcome.
Welcome to 45-46 feet.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay.
A little piece of information. If you guys didn't know, where's all the loot? This game has been through a rough start. The original writer, the story was originally completely different from this. Oh, there we go. Trying to use E to pick up. Nice.
New blueprint synthesized.
Thank you. Don't know the reasoning, but the writer left and took the story with them. Unknown Worlds could no longer use the story, so they brought in another writer. And they were like probably 2/3 of the way done with the game at this point. And it was already out in EA, and so they had to do a complete rewrite. Grab everything? Yeah, some. There we go. Jeez. I need heat.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned.
So
I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
See, it tells you where to go and what to do, which is fine. Oh, that's just another way. So yeah, there's a lot of people who didn't like the story because they, spent so long and fell in love with the original story, and I do prefer the original story much, much more. But to be fair, the writer in this had a very short amount of time to write a completely different story. So if you play this before and you feel the story's a little jank or a little weird, that's why. In the water we go. Now with age, my eyesight does get worse, so I do have, as you see, the hello, Mr. Penguin. The outline to help spot lootable stuff like that, interactables. If that irritates you, I apologize, but I'm not taking it off.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can
I'm
be
not
used
blind
in
by any
energy
means.
storage.
But it can be very difficult for me to spot things. Grab some loot. Very nice. Right outside my little pod here.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Yep, thank you. There's the cache. So I am hoping for things I'm definitely looking forward to, and I hope that's implemented into the Subnautica 2. Is one, I would love to see the return of bigger leviathans. The Shadow Leviathan in this is fantastic, but all the other leviathans just
Oxygen.
thank you. Were really lackluster for me. And then I am really hoping for co-op. Damn sea monkeys.
New blueprint synthesized.
I would love also the return of just come here.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Of the return to like the open exploration, not so much as hold to your hand and guide you through everything. So I loved about the first game. They gave you points of interest that pointed towards certain biomes, and that was it. You were on your own to find everything else, which is fantastic.
Found the drop pod.
Yep.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. you may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Thank you. The story is told a lot, 99% through the PDAs. So we're going to go through, I think most of them are voice. We're definitely going to go through and listen to them. I want to do this game properly, get the story done properly. If you want to know what the original story is, there's a bunch of YouTubers who were following the game since it went into EA at the very beginning, so you can see the old story through that. I really wish they still had it, but I can't. It wasn't meant to be for whatever reason, but I'm really hoping that maybe someday they'll release the story somehow, whether it's like in a blog, or you can purchase it as a book or something like that and you can read what the original story was. That'd be fantastic. But I don't know the reason why the writer left. It's storming. We do have inclement weather on this one too, which I absolutely love and adore. Is this one voice? No. Dear Miss Ayu, on behalf of Zeta Landon, 4546B Robotics Section Leader, and Indra Cormack, President of Altera Transgov, I regret to inform you of the death of Samantha Ayu. She died on Planet 4546B regrettably as a result of injuries sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, you will receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as next of kin with regards to repayment of damage and legal fees. Oh my god. If you have any questions, you may file form #Y7YSS SU49U2K, and your query will be addressed in sequential order. Sincerely, Emmanuel Desjardins, 4546B Communication Liaison, Altera Transgov. Well, Emmanuel, screw you. Such a... I used to work for a very large corporation, and this is such a corporate response to death. Yeah, we're sorry about your death, but you're next to kin, so you got to pay all the fees and damages. So pay up. Sam message. Okay, Sam is the sister who passed away. Listen.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Alright, next one, guys.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see.
Oops.
I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but You've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
All these do come into play later. We pick up storylines that tie into everything being said here, so there is a good reason for listening to this. So my character, Robin, has started up a small company, what we would consider like a family-owned. Has full control of everything, full control of research, and as you heard, it's an alien startup. The bigger sis, Sam, decided to go work for Altera, so she can come to 4546B and do her research here. We get more on her research and what she was doing here later on as well.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kind of glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face.
Corporations, man.
Go ahead. Bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job. My safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not. Welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
I'm trying to eat my donut.
Calorie intake
Yeah.
recommended.
So, I expect that to go a little longer. Sorry about that, guys. So ultimately, Robin's startup, Xenoworks, did get buy out by Altera. Such a big corporate move. So she technically works for Altera. Well, as we go on, we do find out that it's more of a... She still technically works for Xenoworks. It sounds like it's more... They're keeping it as a subsidiary of Altera. We'll get more information on that as we go through. And also, we did, get a hint of there's something here that's something. Enough to, really caution Sam. We will figure that out later on.
I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
It's kind of heartbreaking. I mean... Did you hear... give the voice actress a lot of credit here. You can definitely hear the difference from when she first got the job and how excited she was, and Sam was thinking about her future, her career, all she's gonna be able to accomplish, and now it's, you can tell she's going through a lot, and there's so much going on she's not saying, and it's not good. Oh, I just want to give her a big hug. Last message.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen.
We're gonna figure that out later too.
You were completely right about Altera, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen leviathan that's infected with Quran.
That's for something something.
Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments,
No.
a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Now, with the last game of Subnautica, big spoiler, guys, if you haven't played it, you don't want to know the story of Subnautica, come back in a minute or so. But obviously, we cured the Karar, and, we were able to leave the planet and go home, and, all is well. If you didn't know, Subnautica takes place in a big caldera. It's a volcano. And, outside that caldera, it's just a vast, deep ocean. And the only way to cure it, as of what we saw, was the enzyme that's secreted by the sea emperor. And so there are no sea emperors down in this area. I mean, you can probably go where they're at in that caldera to get it, but there's still a big chance of another huge outbreak and it getting off the planet. So we need to keep that in mind. So those are all the messages. Oh, survival checklist. More just like stuff to help. Okay. Get 2 beacons active. I've already got a lot opened up for blueprints. Alright. Oops.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
See, we could have done without that. I mean, that was completely unnecessary. It was already said, go to find a radio tower. That's storage? I want fabricator? That's what I want there. Awesome. Standard or 2 tank. Okay, so I need a knife. Stop playing with the knife, put it away. The air bladder can definitely come in handy. Don't really need that right now. Definitely need some water first. Do I have a scanner tool yet? I need a battery.
All right, I have a scanner.
Uh-huh. In case you guys didn't know that. Let's get rid of that. Don't need those yet. So what did I need? Oh, standard 2 tank. Same thing here, guys. Everything's scannable. I'll give you information. A personal log. Oh, if you want to look at this, that's fine. Oh, we'll listen
In
to
goes
it.
a battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Alright. We really need... Oops.
New blueprint synthesized.
Alright. Let's see if I can get our standard O2 tank, so... we got a little bit more oxygen.
Oxygen.
DG2. Yes, give me all the lead. Lead, for some reason, is harder to get than pretty much anything else.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Alright.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bizanto's 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
Thanks.
The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
VIP breathing. Alright, so we got our tank. Put some more stuff away. We're gonna go... Oh, might as well save the game. You need this other CMOF blueprint. We definitely, is it oxygen? So she has 75 seconds of oxygen. $70 seconds? That was rude. Alright, sea glide, sea glide, sea glide. Let's grab air before we go under. Ow. No, what is that? I need 3. I hate you. Oxygen. So there's definitely a lot more options for oxygen, thankfully. Ugh, I'm gonna get away from you. Ow. We'll continue to the cache over here. Grab some oxygen. And once we get the supplies here, we really need to go back to the shallows and find the last blueprint for the Sea Glide. Unless we get lucky and we find one over here. Is there nothing in there? I have that. I'm gonna leave that. You can actually pick that up and take it with you and have a free. I'm gonna go down real quick. The oxygen before I go down though, and have a beacon. I still use beacons in some spots. I don't know this game well enough, like I know Subnautica. And if you didn't know, be careful of the sea monkeys. They will steal anything out of your hand that's metal.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright. Start heading back. Did I not? Oh, the flower itself. I'm not gonna read everything on like the plant lives or fish unless I think it's important or I think it's cool.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This is where the bladder would come in handy. What is that down there? Really need a Sea Glide. Oh no, it's okay. Back to the pod. Sounds like somebody's trying to poke me in my butt. I'm just gonna keep swimming. There's a fish. No, come here.
Oxygen.
All right. Come on, Sea Glide. Is that quartz? It is quartz. That's right. Peeper.
New creature discovered.
I do love the look of the Arctic peepers. pelt on ahead, grab some air. Alright, I'm on a mission here. Ribbon plants figured out already, or the table coral of the game. This is the way it always works. Ah, it's so pretty. So pretty. Is that I have issues finding sea glide fragments. Then I get the sea glide. Then I see fragments everywhere. That's one. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we need?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You know, I forgot I don't have it paused when I go on my tab. And that's fine. I might do that though because I really want to share the story with you guys. So we'll do that once we get back in. We'll see. We should be able to, if I remember correctly. Pause the game while we're in our PDA. So once we get the sea glide, there's a couple of things I want to do. Copper. Battery. Can I make another battery? I can. Fantastic. And then I have lube in here. Yes. Okay, drop my crap off. Yes, gimme, gimme. Let's say I had a peeper. Oh my gosh, keep hitting the wrong buttons.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Delicious. Oh, put that flare away. Believe it or not, we do need flares in this game. They come in very handy. Alright, so I want to... Oh, for fuck's sakes, might as well just save the game. Definitely want to be in the twisty bridges. Yes. Alright. Yep. Never mind, I thought that was something else. No twisty bridges. What I want is over here, I think, somewhere.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Uh-huh. I didn't know there's temple core in the game. I'll also grab some.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't have that on one.
Oxygen.
Yep. We'll make it. I think. Woo! Do I have any? I don't. Should probably grab some bladderfish. What's up, my guy? Ooh, PDA. Alright, so hold on here. What did I say? Accessibility, PDA pause. There we go. This was just me. It's from Plotter? Piotr? I totally butchered that. On my application I mentioned that I had severe galophobia, which is, wait for it, fear of the sharks. Okay, so imagine my surprise when I discovered this brute sharks here, which is the reason why they didn't call them gentle sharks. They are called brute sharks, by the way. We just saw one. Anyway, the research outpost is half finished. I scraped my leg on a broken piece of coral, the blood-jury brute shark, and I couldn't build the rest fast enough. I used an air bladder to get to the surface. I dropped the builder tool inside the base. If anyone makes it down there, they can have it. Ow!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's grab this. Oh, grab this, absolutely.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I see where we need to go.
Oxygen.
Right there! I knew I saw one down here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright.
Oxygen.
Definitely take that. Weird thing is, when I play by myself, I find what I'm looking for very easily. That's
Warning.
one of them.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oops. Oh, come on. We got the sea truck. I want this first.
New technology acquired.
With the rebreather. I'll do this right now then. Yep, rebreather. Yep, this is what we're looking for. It should automatically.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
Intermemorable speaking. We're running out of time.
Uh-huh.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera?
Nope.
No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Coming.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Do 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 do.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Rude.
What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic
Yes.
components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry.
Kinda is, actually.
We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Well, sorry, I've already scanned it. So that, I told you the sea monkeys love to steal your stuff, so I was avoiding them. With, now we got Alan with us. He placates the sea monkeys. They actually will help instead of trying to steal stuff, if you guys didn't know that. Whatever you do, Oh, for fuck's sakes. Just follow the path down. I've seen some people get stuck. I almost got stuck just trying to jump over, use that bridge. I've seen people get stuck on that bridge. Oh. Ow. Have any more water? I do. We're working on food for the moment. The alarm stopped. What I'm looking for, we got the rebreather. I want the building tool. There's other locations I get the building tool as well, but need the other air tank for 135 seconds of air, and the blueprints and the twisty bridges. Just don't remember exactly where it is.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Another sea truck. I know what I'm looking for, it's not that deep. Breathe. Let's go up a bit. We definitely need to make the rebreather. That'll definitely help us. Oh. This has a, I don't know who you're trying to chomp at there, dude. Building fragment.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I said one!
New blueprint synthesized.
Solar panel.
Oxygen.
Bioreactor. Battery charger.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Uh-huh. There it is, the high capacity tank.
New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen.
I wish we could... Can we turn that off? Alright. Okay, what you got?
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient, spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Damn it, Alan. Okay. Hi, Alan. Holy crap. If you guys want to read, you can pause and read. There you go. Alright, so I need to... Well, first, hold on. That's annoying. We got a nail mold. Synthetics. Alright, where's my rebreather? That's what I'm looking for. There it is. Fiber mesh. Rubber. And I have silver, right? I do. Alright, let's go grab some fiber. Hold on, and I also want to do the high capacity O2 tank. So I need more silver, 2 glass, and some more. Do I have a spare battery on me? I do. Alright, so let's go back to the twisty bridges. Collect more of these. Oh, I'm going away from twisty bridges, it looks like. Actually, find silver in here. That's not what I wanted. I wanted my, where's my scanner? It's on 2, oh my god. Okay, come on. Are we not? This is what we need. Nothing else in here. Annoying. Oh, never mind. I have everything I need. I just need that one piece of silver. Okay. Get that. we need... Oh. And then I need to just get rid of it. Okay. High capacity. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and the rebreather.
The rebreather facilitates
Yeah. Okay.
extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Not sure why they have random sayings like that, like breathe the freedom. Take another battery. Alright. The one thing I want to do before I end this episode is, because next time we're going to go build a base. But there's accessories I want with said base. Not that way. Alright, so... Get towards land. Okay, I'm going the right way. I'm gonna go till we hit this wall. We're gonna follow it. Telling you, man. Sea glide blueprints everywhere. That's not it, but what do we got here? Ooh. I'll take this. Air. I'm looking for a path into the land that's underwater. Did I go too far? Goes the other way. These are... Ow! That was rude of them. So these are delicious. We can eat them. They'll give us 10 food and 20 water. One? Am I hitting one? Nope. I wasn't hitting one. This is what I'm looking for, might be. Let's pop up and see. Yep. Alright. Jump up here. Nice and warm. We're gonna follow the path. This is the station we're looking for, guys. This is gonna have lots of goodies in it. Has a snowman as well. Even though it does have a rebreather on it, when you destroy it, you cannot pick up the rebreather, guys. You only pick up snow. Alright. Prawn suit.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Never fails. Every time I'm over here, the weather moves in. Alright, we'll seek shelter. Alright,
What did
so...
Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Yes, we have the large room with the bulk door. Large locker. Bench. Definitely plenty pots.
Motivational posters were banned from Xenoworks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Oh. Okay. Alright, so welcome to your home away from home on 4546B. This brochure will guide you through your new accommodations. Settle in. Sector 0 is comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean bordered by mountainous terrain to the north and west. This region of the planet is covered in snow and ice, left in mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by the architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. So I guess 42 did make it down here. To be fair, I've never read... I don't read the PDAs that often. I don't remember ever reading this one, so I stand corrected. Get comfortable. Research Station 0 features state-of-the-art facilities including 3 to 6 person accommodations, full science and engineering section, leisure and exercise facilities, large grow room, and water filtration unit for self-sufficient living, weather forecasting suite, and prom bay. Explore. Yovalia member of the Frost Pack have been chosen to occupy the main sector base just below the primary alien research site. From here you will conduct research into alien communications and technologies and conduct away missions to unoccupied installations elsewhere in the sector. You know, that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, right, alright. Yep, I've heard those. Okay. Let's save. Keep hitting escape to exit my PDA, which is not what I do. Alright, power cell. Kind of unnecessary in a little bit. Multi-purpose room. I think it's funny I'm getting that through the wall. Yes, water filtration. This has everything. Ooh. Allergies will make my throat itchy. Alright. If
Was
we...
this Sam's space?
Yes.
What was she doing all the way out here?
Just scan the name tags. It gives you information on each person. I can't read that. Scientist robotics. Reports to manual. Cannot pronounce. Current project maintenance. Previous projects by Pangling development. Personality. Bunch of numbers. Millennium Bench. Scientist, xenobiology. Also reports to manual D. Maintenance, architect intelligence, and that's her personality. Come on. And each individual has their own personalized bed, so you can choose which bed you want to, if you want to do one. Give me that poster. Give me that chair.
Ah, my darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero doing...
Potato,
Oh,
you were a good cat.
yeah.
Ah, my darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero doing... nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren,
You never know.
you know how you get bored? When your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
Nice. Alright.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Man. We'll figure out what happens a little later. Task list. Harvest produce from grow beds and plant new seed. To do. Refill engine oil and coolant and progress. Document blah 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 blah. Okay. Damn it. I'm playing too much Enshrouded. If that's even a thing. Can you play too much Enshrouded? As I am posting my VODs, I'm doing co-op with my my good friend Steve. And we're loving Enshrouded. So check those videos out. I do have a solo gameplay going. I just haven't posted anything on that. I've just been enjoying it. Maybe I'll do a once I get my base completely finished. Um, maybe I'll do a video tour of that and everything I've been working on. Ooh, our first bits of music! Very, very important. Speaking of that, I would like a cup of coffee after I'm done recording. Whoops. A game. So this is all about a game. So I'm going to scroll. You guys can pause if you want to read. I've read through this before, and it almost reminds me kind of like of a D&D. Gimme. Alright, so nothing else to scan.
Oh,
Little ugly.
potato.
Or
I
potato.
miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
Hey, Sam. You want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta, anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What? What are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids? I'll turn this off now.
Yeah. Control room? Nice, 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 nice.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Lil wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was, what do you call them, Voltairean.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Yeah, no, I understand that. You gotta protect your loved ones, man. Man, that was rude. Let me drink some agua. Holy, holy, holy. I'm gonna head back, and I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. We got a ton of new blueprints that are perfect for building, which I wanted. Actually, there's one other one I want, and I think... I mean, the one I want's not essential to starting the base at all. It definitely be added later. But I think that's at Maida's base. Okay, we're gonna. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see what Mr. Allen has to say.
Zero is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B.
Yep.
It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing. But not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
They also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. But I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
Alright, guys. We're going to end it there. Thank y'all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the support on these videos. It means the world to me. We'll definitely be continuing this. We're definitely... there's other videos like with the Legos and God of War I really need to get back into. There's just so many games to play and very little time for me to do so. But again, guys, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And the next episode, we're going to work on setting up my base. I'll show you the area that I prefer to build in. The map's not very big. There's not a whole lot of options per se. But and I'll show you, I'll show you why I like to build where I build. But that's for next episode, guys. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. It helps the world. Really helps the algorithm for YouTube. And if you haven't yet and you're new here and you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free, no money, doesn't hurt anything. It would, if you would like to, that would mean the world to me as well. Guys, till next time, I'll see you in the next episode.